One. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to another fire episode. We hope it'll be another fire episode to you because you know it's gonna be good to us. Without further ado, I'm not gonna talk your heads off. You know what you came to get, you know where you came to go. Players, please let it be known who you are, what you came to do.
This is your boy Gorilla Fat. You know what's said ain't gotta be understood. Kiss the ring, bitch. That's all I gotta say. Just let y'all know that. And no, the women call me Shakur on the low. They know that I'm a thug at heart.
Oh, wow.
Before anybody go, hate to cut you off. I just explained to this nigga. But go ahead.
Don't curse. Don't curse. He cursed. I got confused. He cursed. He just scared, man.
Always one.
Pretty much.
Oh, I won today.
Go ahead,
Dang.
man.
But what's understood ain't gotta be explained, man. It's one thing. Everybody know how I get down. So just trying to have a great show today, y'all. You know.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
And you know it's that lame here. You know your boy Jay Marley here. So yeah, we back with the sound, baby. Let's get it.
Oh my God. Mr. Gouda Cheese. Flawless victory.
Okay, this is boy Juicy Cool holding it down, man. If I'm here, if Fat, I guess Fat here today, if Warren here, if Marley here, last but not least, y'all know him, but y'all need him to let him know who you be.
They should know, but if not, I'll reiterate. I think I'm need more wine after this episode, but by all means, Mr. Al Roker, Mr. Bag of Destruction, Mr. Knee High Peach. If you want to, if you need to, I advise it. Kiss the rings, bitch. I am Von the villain, and together we are the collective of I'm just saying for that fellas. Let's get it.
Oh my God, this already just went so well.
For real.
All right, fellas, how y'all doing, man? How y'all doing?
Can't complain, man. Can't complain.
Ain't no need
I
to.
feel you. I feel you. Well, I mean, it's on Ernie Johnson Jr. I mean, it's on you, man.
Hey
How
man,
y'all
if y'all
want
don't mind, we started the show off as we usually would, you know what I'm saying, being ourselves, man. But this is a serious topic I want to jump into, man. It can divide people. A lot of people have different opinions on it, but I would definitely want to get y'all's, man. Just the COVID-19 experience and vaccine, etc. Just do you feel like as a country we'll be going back to what we were a year ago? Anybody want the flow? You can take it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. To answer your question, hell yeah, we're going backwards. Nobody took it seriously when it was upon us. So
True.
now that it's getting new strands and out of hand, you telling these same people now that they're gonna have more, concern? No,
True.
no. I hate to mention this, but it's like nowadays you get viewed upon as an outcast if you wear your mask out. Where I'm at right now in Florida, they look at you as if you got a gun on your waist and you ready to unload and cock you that bitch. So it's like if you viewing this situation as if it's gonna get better before it get worse, hell no, that's a lie. It's gonna get worse because we never. Well, I don't say we, but some people never took it seriously to begin with.
True.
And I got people that done suffer from this virus. But I'll get in there a little later on. But to answer your question, fuck no, it's gonna get worse. So that's all I got to say.
Thanks. Anybody else want to go?
Yeah, shoot. I'll just take it. I mean, I don't have it in my head that the country is just gonna try to close it down all over again. Shit, they lost a lot of money. I I just don't have it in my head that the country trying to just go through the same shit again. Only way it happens is if it's like no other choice. They have no other obligation, no other like way to like try to get through all of the deaths and all of the rising shit except close down. But hopefully it ain't gonna happen. Shit, it's like a lot of companies been trying to go through hell and high water and shit. So hopefully it ain't gonna happen. But people do need to understand that all of this shit is very fucking like real. Like it's
Yeah.
not like a joke or anything. You have to take care of yourself. People is actually losing their fucking lives and shit. So please be careful. Wash your hands, bro. Like take care of your fucking self. Like please.
Hey, I do object, Your Honor, to one thing that one just
Okay.
said though. I think this is gonna shut out with them because shit, it's schools down in Mississippi that are already closed back down already.
True.
And like shit, and I do agree on some of this shit. Like, man, we wear our masks everywhere we go. Man, like I see all races just walking in Walmart. Just like the other day, nigga, I almost punched her head because I was in line about to check out. She said, "Achoo!" I'm like, "Hey, bitch!" Like, nigga, I got so damn mad. But I'm like, "Yo, you ain't got no mask on." And I'm like, "Nigga," I kind of felt like I was being disrespected just then because she didn't say, I didn't even say bless you. I about to backhand her. Cause I had the keys with me and all that shit, and she
Right.
just sneaked all loud, and somebody behind her coughing. I'm like, "Yo, that's why y'all ain't got no damn mask. Look, y'all sick 'cause y'all ain't got no mask on right there. Don't blame on the weather, bitch. Y'all some other shit right now." But see, it was a black person back there coughing, and he like, I'm like, bro, like y'all niggas about to get y'all ass beat behind this bitch, man. Y'all ain't got no mask on. Like, they think they being vaccinated is gonna be like immunity or some shit like the nigga. It's not a cheat code, nigga. This ain't San Andreas. You can't just
True.
do left, right, RB, and all that shit. Nah, nigga, that ain't how that works.
Right.
Like, well, I'm saying, the motherfucker is dying from them shit. This is serious, nigga. Like, you take a piss, nigga, wash your hands. Nigga, you take a shit, nigga, wipe your ass, then wash your hands. Like, I don't know what's going on with these motherfuckers, man. It's good to me. Like I said, I think it's gonna go back to the same way they was at first. Cause like niggas ain't taking shit serious.
No.
They
At
just
all.
think the shit's a fucking game. They think because they got vaccinated, they ain't got wearing no motherfucking mask. But then like you
And
got
that shit is
motherfuckers.
not gonna help.
No, actually, it was a lady, man, that her son or somebody in her house got the coronavirus, but she all out and just having a blast. Some
Right.
niggas, y'all supposed to quarantine together. You going
Right.
out, that shit, you might get it from that nigga. So
And then you gonna transfer it to somebody else.
exactly,
Just by
Right.
them.
stupid
Yeah,
motherfuckers,
true.
man.
That's what I'm saying. Irresponsible people. I mean, they not gonna acknowledge it and be more concerned. They just gonna be reckless. So yeah.
Very true. If I can say something real quick, and Marley, I'll let you go if you have anything to say on this topic. Two things I took from the conversations just before me: the vaccine and money. And I told my girl that she actually vaccinated, and I said I feel the
She gonna be
country.
a zombie.
I hope
Oh
not. I
my
hope
God.
not. I don't want to do it.
Oh my goodness.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do
You
it.
gonna be trying to eat her ass, and she gonna try to eat
She
your
gonna be
face.
eating that zombie booty.
Fuck
Cut
you,
that
fuck you, and fuck you. But
My
nah,
bad. Go
man.
ahead, G.
Oh, about the vaccine, man. I was telling my girl, I said, babe, a lot of people complain about it was being rushed. Of course, it was rushed. Just like one said, the country wanted to get back to making money. I mean, let's just be honest. They wanted to get back to making money. The economy as a whole took such a hit, but that should tell you more about our country opposed to its people. They would rather sacrifice possible, recalls, possible side effects, just to make a dollar. But this is nothing
Right.
new. They've been doing it for years. The
True.
FDA still hasn't fully approved the vaccine. They say, if
Nope.
it's an emergency use, if you're gonna get it, get it. But we fully haven't approved this shit
Right.
at all. And what Fat was saying, people get this vaccine, they thinking they can't get the virus. You can still get the coronavirus, people. If anything, it won't be as lethal on you as it would if you didn't, like the hospitalization, the old needing air and all that type of stuff.
Right.
But you still can get this shit.
You won't transmit it or whatever, so you can't give it to other people. That's the
Right.
one.
Yes, you can.
Oh, you still could transfer it even with the
Yes.
vaccine.
Mhm.
See, I ain't know that.
Yes, you can.
So I ain't know that. That's hey, I'm learning
Y'all
And
something.
ever heard of
and
the phrase
that's the problem,
casualties of
though,
war?
bro.
Say
That's the
Y'all ever
problem.
heard of the
From what I've
phrase
read, you can
casualties
still
of
get
war?
it, but you can't transfer it or whatever. So that's been the case. That's the case in the things that we using.
You're wrong, Marley. You're wrong.
All right. I mean, sure.
Nah, but yeah, nah, you can't still transfer it though, even though you got the
Yeah.
vaccine or not.
Like,
And even you can have the
even
COVID
if you
virus and
got the
shit like that.
vaccine, it's just all about you per se. Even if you contract it, it probably ain't going to do anything to you because you vaccinated, or you probably get just like a little cold kind of sickness or whatever. But it ain't going to be to the point of like being in the hospital trying to get like all of the ventilators and stuff like that. But you still can transfer that shit to people that is having problems. Still,
Right. And that's the whole thesis, man. That's the whole problem, man. It's look, when this shit first touched down, the government just asked people to wear masks, practice common sense hygiene. Look, everybody's body is different. Everybody reacts to something different. That's just common sense. Anything.
right,
It's not for you. If you 19 to 25, hey man, you athletic, you a good athlete. You probably have no high blood pressure problems. You probably have no asthma. You probably healthy as a
right,
fucking ox. But it's not about you. It's about that person that's next to you at the gas station line trying to put 10 on 5. But you want to put fucking lottery tickets in. It's not about that.
Hey, nigga, I felt a little hostility. Go
Good.
ahead. Go ahead.
You fit in that goddamn boat, Lotto Stud.
and that's the problem though. It's like a lot
Remember,
of
when I hit, I ain't giving you shit.
misinformation too. It is a lot of like it's like, bro, all right, it's some shit could be up on the news. It would change within a couple of days. Cause to be 100, don't anybody specifically know like what it could actually do. Like it is a lot of problems. So it keep on changing like constantly. Shit. Like the people was trying to tell everybody, all right, shit, bro. If you have the shot, you don't have to have a mask on. Now it done switched up. Now fuck that. Everybody have to have a mask on now. So it's like a lot of misinformation, which
Right.
is causing a lot of problems.
Facts. Facts. If everybody entitled to
All the
opinion.
misinformation, I would call it science, man. It grows daily and changes and evolves throughout
Well,
time.
true,
I
but
mean,
but
as I
if
mean,
that's the case, just don't put
science
it out
is
to
so
the
fast
public.
that they don't have a chance to put it all out. So that's how we get to your point, what you saying, where there's a lot of misinformation because some people still using old outdated information that we learned.
Right,
Like so that's the point. And I mean like all these other countries are not struggling as much with this because the people have common sense to know that we're doing this so we can all get back to how we want to be. Everybody
right,
know that it sucks, that nobody want to do it, but here we making it into political and making it, oh, you going against my rights and everything's about rights. And once you put that twist on it, you're gonna have all these knuckleheads fighting against it. And like I said, and there's gonna be a lot of death and a lot of tragedy that's gonna happen to this to get people to realize, man, that it's an easier way of doing this, and that's what it's gonna take, unfortunately.
And anybody else got something to
Casualties
say?
of war.
I'm gonna say this. I don't know if y'all pay attention, but I think yesterday it was a anti-vaccine protest, and just what Marla was saying, and one, it's pro-vaccine versus you know, vaccinators, and somebody got stabbed, and you look at an incident like that, like what the fuck? This happened in Los Angeles yesterday, and it's like it's not that serious. I understand. I'm gonna say this. I have no problem with somebody getting vaccinated. You want to get vaccinated, that is your right. If you don't want to
right,
get vaccinated, technically that's still your right. I've heard companies
right.
trying to mandate it and this and that. They can't do that. But I'm not going to shame you, belittle you, call you this and that, everything under the sun. I'll ask you practice common sense hygiene. You're gonna be unvaccinated, wear a fucking mask, wash your hands.
Right.
6 feet. Don't be here and everywhere every goddamn weekend. Stuff like that.
Exactly.
If you are vaccinated and you somewhere they require you to wear a mask, put your fucking mask on. Wear your fucking gloves. Wash your fucking hands. Just because you're vaccinated don't mean Superman. That's all I would ask to the viewers out there who are deliberating upon being vaccinated or not, to anybody. Just practice
Listen,
common sense and think about other people. But don't attack nobody. Don't try to belittle nobody for their own beliefs. That's it. That's all I ask.
Not to cut you off. I'm
Nah, I was done.
My best friend lost his mama Monday due to COVID. My best friend, G.
Sorry for your loss,
His
bro.
mama just got buried Friday. I'm not saying this to throw no shots, but I'm going to say this directly to my family. We done had situations where people in our family done called.
Yeah.
Well, I done been on the phone with people the day before. Vaughn know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Why you ain't came down here? Why you ain't did this? I'm like, excuse me, COVID exists. You know? Stop taking it for granted. Accept it for what it is. Because I'm not coming. I'm not gonna risk my life because I don't know who y'all around just to come see y'all. You know?
For real.
And this is my own family. Love them to death, but I'm not gonna go hit that road. For what? For what? Y'all don't know who I be around.
True.
Right.
I could come down there and infect all y'all. Then what? It may not affect me like it affect y'all. Then y'all laying up in a hospital bed taking y'all last breath. All because you want somebody to come down.
I'm gonna throw a drumstick at
It's
your
that
ass.
deep. Huh?
No, go ahead, man.
I'm just saying, bro. I mean, think
You
about what
real.
I'm saying. You know? Y'all always ask me, man, when you coming down? When you coming down? Bro, look at this shit y'all got going on right now. My best friend just lost his mama. And I done had people, I ain't gonna say no name, I done had some family members. I'm working this shit all the time. Okay, kudos for you. Don't mean I want to be around it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Come on now. This is my own family saying this shit. So just imagine the motherfuckers that don't know you, how they feel about it, and how reckless they is.
Yeah.
Come on now. You can't play with this
That's
shit.
real.
I got to sit here and talk to my homeboy. He just lost his stillborn baby a couple months back. Now he done lost his mom.
Shit. That's some trauma there.
Folks dying, bro. But we too busy out here worried about money and trying to go live life in the economy. The economy didn't give no more fucks about you then than they do now.
Hell no.
Fuck. No, bro. No. No. I ain't feeling this shit at all. Like I said, if we don't go back to being in the house and actually on a lockdown, a real lockdown, man, I ain't trying to hear none of this shit. Because they let me know y'all worth is more worthy to make $1 than it is to have a healthy society. That's basically what they're saying.
I'm about to start back shit. How we was that how me and my family was at first. We about to be in the house, quarantine ourselves. Shit. We ain't actually got shit, but we just be quarantined. Like, ain't no point of us trying to like, especially we got a newborn baby now. Ain't no point of us risking our damn lives and shit like that, man, for pleasure and fun and shit, man. Fuck, we got fun at the house.
Exactly.
You know?
You probably doing this shit all summer for years and years. 1.5 years without you going without it's not gonna kill you.
Right.
Man, I had to fuss at my kids because shit, they one of them went to school without a mask. And then the other one took his mask off because all the other kids ain't got that shit on. And they got bored. My old lady, she was mad at him. Like, out there, I was going off like there was some grown ass men. I'm like, bro, y'all ain't no fucking way y'all ain't got no damn mask on. And then we wear masks everywhere we go. Like, nigga, shit crazy. Cause like, nigga, you and like, I got more mad at them because like, y'all got a whole new baby brother here. And y'all ain't gonna protect yourself going to school and shit like that.
Right.
So like, that's the thing. Like, shit, why? People don't, nigga, it's crazy. It kills me because like I got kids and shit, and I go to a store or somewhere, man. These little kids ain't got no mask on. Their parents ain't got no mask on. Man, y'all don't understand that this shit still exists, and like they talking about it's a whole nother fucking strand of the shit.
Yeah,
it's stronger than the shit that was last year.
Right.
So nigga,
Shit, it's more infectious.
Right.
Bro.
Like nigga, it's motherfuckers that sick, get the shot, die, and it passes on to whoever they was around. Now they sick, now they in the hospital. They trying to figure out, oh well, we gonna get them. No, they gonna get vaccinated too, nigga. That shit, that ain't how that shit works, nigga.
Bro, I can't even wrap my brain right. Like literally. My grandma just passed a couple months ago. I don't know if she died of COVID or cancer. We still don't know. My homeboy, like I said, just lost his mama. The last thing I'm thinking on my mind when my mama called me is to tell me my best friend mama is gone.
All right.
I had to call this man and talk to this man. I'm already kind of like, I don't want to be that friend I ain't heard from you in a long time. And when I talk to you, it's in
It's a
a time
tragedy.
of grievance.
Right.
I hate that shit. And then it made me reflect on my family and say, they literally don't give a fuck. And then be sitting there pressuring me, come on. For what? For what?
If I get sick,
Exactly. Then something happened to me, then what?
well, you
Ain't
should
nobody
stay
coming
at
up
home,
here.
man.
Right.
Mhm.
But
Ain't
I was
nobody
the
tell
only
you to
one
come
thinking
down.
logically, like, bro, I'm not coming down.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, and then I'm in the wedding in October, man. This shit in New Orleans. I don't think I'm gonna go.
Hell no.
Bro.
I think I'm the best man too. I have to find him somebody else. Yeah,
And that
nah.
nigga better, hey, go to the justice of peace.
So shit. All right. Do y'all got the shot? If not, why? If y'all do, why?
I ain't got the motherfucker, man. And I don't plan on getting it because like different fucking strands. They didn't tell motherfuckers this when they start getting the shot. That it's different fucking strands that you gotta take. And if you take the
Right.
wrong one, and like a lot of people say, well, it was Justin Johnson. Yeah, it was them too. But it's a couple more that they motherfuckers didn't took and died from. They didn't even have the COVID. So like I personally don't feel like no, it's the right time, I guess. And that's the better way to put it, to take it until they actually figure out like if it's
Mhm.
really gonna fucking help or it's gonna make me
Right.
worse. No, that's my input because I'm still skeptical about the shit, man. Like I've been trying to think about like, man, should I take it since I got the newborn baby, or just like to protect him and the other kids and shit like that, or should I just trying to wait the shit out to see who else died from the motherfucker? Not saying that I'm scared to die, nothing like that, but like I don't know what the fuck they got in this shit. I did some
Right.
research on every last one of them, man, and it's a medicine that motherfucker that people don't know about that's harmful for our body. So like it's like kind of like iffy with the shit, bro.
Shit,
Mm.
I feel you, man.
I,
Shoot,
I
I
ain't got
ain't
it because,
took it either. My damn self. I ain't just took
hell
it
no.
because
I ain't got
well,
it because
I said
I don't
I just want to
trust,
wait.
I don't trust this notion of, and I know this going, maybe I shouldn't put this out here, but I thought about something. Y'all tell me if I'm crazy. We still kind of in the wind about the next go round of stimulus checks, right?
Oh shit, I
Hello?
guess. I don't even know.
You know,
Okay.
I
Yo,
ain't
yeah,
they,
I
yeah,
they're
yeah,
ain't
yeah, yeah,
deliberating
yeah.
on another one.
paying no attention.
Yeah,
So
they supposed
so
to be
if
coming out with
we
another one.
right. So what if they make the rule you're not allowed to get a stimulus check unless you're vaccinated?
Well, yeah, it's over. I ain't getting that bit.
Think about this. They will go to the extreme lengths just to get you vaccinated. Think about this. We done went through Ebola. We done went through all types of viruses to go by. Why all of a sudden now it's a mandatory to get a vaccination for this one particular thing, and they pushing the issue? Something just don't sit right with me with that.
Right.
It just don't. Because you never forced it upon us back then, but now you can say, well, the severity of this virus is way worse than the ones
And nah, it's
before.
attacking pockets. They want motherfuckers to spend money.
Right. Right. Because people died from other ones too. You remember when they had the bird flu?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
See what I'm saying? Then they came out with so much shit. And it never was a mandatory of none of it, like, go get this done, go get this done. Never.
Right.
This is the first time that they actually implementing a forceful nature of, one way or another, your ass gonna get this vaccination.
Right.
So the fact that you even pushing that narrative out there got me already hesitant to go get it.
Yo, Arkansas had I don't know if y'all seen the Arkansas had people say he a drug dealer. He ain't how he talk, kind of fly that he is a drug dealer. He was like, man, yeah, man, I been around, people every day, man. I got, I'm out there. If you out
I
on
be
the streets like
hustling.
me,
I'm out here hustling. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yeah. I'm like, damn, nigga, they go to the lengths
Yeah,
of getting a nigga like that to go ahead and try to get nigga get vaccinated.
I seen that
Like,
Bro,
stupid
nigga,
it is
shit.
all type of shit, bro. It is some places will actually give you cash. It is a couple of
mhm,
places that will give you weed. Like these motherfuckers try to give you any and everything just to go take it. That's exactly why I just haven't took it
Exactly.
either. And plus, I am not just like a person that's all about anti shit or anything like that. It just I got one huge problem with it. It's not FDA approved. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all think I'm gonna take something that's not FDA approved. I'm just not. It's not gonna happen. And even when it do get approved, I still going to take the right precautions and try to be smart about it. It's just like I'm just not trying to be
Yeah.
anybody guinea pig like at all.
All right. If I can get Marley's
Right.
opinion on this, everybody got to win. Brother Marley, if you got something to say, if you are vaccinated, if you're not, and why.
I mean, I don't know, man. Like I said, I go with your point. Like you said, the reason they're trying to push it again, not because of any conspiracies, but because, like you said, it shut down everything. All those other
Right.
ones, they had like breakouts, major breakouts, but shit, major ones for one song was in Europe and stuff like that. But this one is like been shutting us down. Like where the only way they can prevent it without the virus is the vaccine is to shut everything down, and they're not trying to go back to that. So I see
Mhm.
that's the reason for it. Like I said, everybody have group points. Like I said, even with one said like it not being that keeps me hesitant too. But hey, I'm just like past the point of just like pushing narratives that something's wrong and something like that.
Right.
And it's like this freaking they out to get us type shit. And like nigga, this is our first time living through a time where they had a virus that they working on the vaccine. The reason I mean shit, we wasn't here when they started the fucking flu or all those shots and shit like that. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people going through the same thing we're going through now. We just living through this now. So it's the first one we experienced this. But this is not the first time that science has did something like this or had to work with something like that. So I don't know.
hey, Marlon, I got a question for you, man. By you working the job you work at, they don't require y'all to have it.
I mean, according to the job I'm working at, it will be required soon as well.
Okay, man.
Damn. Hey,
Yeah.
God damn,
Got my
man.
nigga Marley on the zombie mode. Shit.
Hey, he gonna be that big nigga, man, off of Resident Evil.
Man.
That's in Star all
Yeah,
the time.
he gonna be
I'm
Michael
going.
Jackson out
I'm
there.
going to the places where everybody eat all that country fried chicken and shit. That's where I'm finna go down there to the south. Them slow motherfuckers
Oh,
be eating the shit out of there.
oh fuck no. Fuck
Straight
no.
Popeyes over here, G.
Hell no. Don't go to
All
no
them big
Popeyes, nigga.
country slow motherfuckers ain't been working out this whole pandemic. That's where I'm going. I need to go.
You gonna tell their ass up?
Left their ass alive.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Like I bet your ass wish you worked out now, huh, bitch? Like,
Oh
But man,
man.
if I can move it along, that's fine.
Go
Everybody
ahead.
done said they need to say on the COVID-19 situation.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Fuck COVID.
I'm gonna pose this next question that brother Juice posed us to me, and brother Fat, we definitely gonna get to yours about the whole NBA athlete situation. I ain't forgot about it, bro.
Nah.
But brother Juice Shakur posed this question. I'll let him bring it up, introduce it if he wants about snitching.
Oh, it's just a simple question. When is it okay to snitch? When is it okay? Because we live in this culture of keeping it real. Yeah,
When
nigga,
keeping it real
real
goes
nigga.
wrong.
Yeah.
I look, man.
When is it okay? When is it okay to snitch? Because I mean, we watched the first 48 and we laugh at that show.
Mhm.
You notice something? We laugh at the first 48, but we're not looking at the reason why they on the first 48. Somebody had to die, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we laughing at the fact that somebody is dead and this dude right here is snitching. Think about how sick we gotta be.
Yeah.
You know?
Shock
But
value,
I
man.
mean, huh?
Not to cut you off, shock value. It's fucked up as is. I think it's human nature. We know we should look at things that are appalling or dramatic, but we can't turn away. Sex,
Right.
violence, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
But
being
even
real.
with that being said, when is it okay to snitch? I'm gonna give y'all scenarios and I'm gonna see what y'all say. Y'all ready?
Go
Mm-hmm.
for it.
Y'all in the car, right? You driving. It's your car. You go pick up one of your homies. Police pull y'all over. Your homie got some dope on him. You know,
Nigga, this is dope.
It's his dope.
This is dope. Man, it's over.
But hold on, but he supposed to be a real person to the point to where he is going to just say, yeah,
Correct. Hold on.
oh, that's
You
mine.
jumping the gun.
Go ahead.
Police got some suspicion. They give a warrant. They get to search your car. He done dropped the dope off in your car. He don't want to fess up to the dope. Is you finna snitch or you gonna take his time?
Oh, fuck that shit.
Nigga.
Like, that's his shit. Check the fingerprints. I ain't even touch it. It's his.
Nigga, look. I'm gonna snitch on his ass and I'm gonna beat his ass up while I'm snitching.
Punch on
Man,
this
I
fucking
go to
face
jail
for
for
Damn,
that.
nigga, this your shit. Bah.
Another situation.
Mm-hmm.
You see a shooting. Somebody killed one of your relatives. They dead. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry, the message. But somebody killed one of your relatives, right? You
Right.
see it. Police ask, all right, you know anybody? You know the person that did it. You gonna try to take matters in your own hands, or you gonna stick?
Take matters my own hand.
I'm about to say, probably gonna try to take
By
care
you
of them
taking
people
matters in your
by my
own
damn
hands,
self.
you know the consequences that come with that, right?
Right.
Yeah, man, the nigga be hurt.
You know.
Cause like
You finna
shit,
go through life.
if I snitch, right, the
Mhm.
nigga probably get 15, 25 years, probably 10 years on good behavior. He can be right back out. Which, no, I get your point. Like, if I go ahead and take matters in my own hands, they gonna give me life. They ain't gonna good behavior in my ass.
And I hear them niggas gonna try to get you to jail. They gonna electrocute
Exactly.
you.
So the reason why I brought this up is because I mean we live in this culture of hell nah nigga don't snitch ass nigga man ain't even snitch on the little. When is it okay to snitch?
Now, like, look, you got different type of snitches now. You got 6ix9ine snitches that
Yeah,
he did the shit, but then put it on his homies and snitched on all of them.
yeah.
Then you guys snitches like, damn, like, you seen a little girl get shot. Nigga, hey, yeah, nigga, so did that shit. Nigga, I seen the shit. Like, I ain't no snitch. I ain't never been one, but in certain cases, man, like, when it come with my family or my circle involved, fuck it. Like, I'm more smarter now. I ain't with the dumb young shit. Ain't no street code when it comes to that shit. It is what it is. If you knock on one of my family members, hey, your ass gone. But I
You
know
feel
I
me?
got people. I know I got people in the pen, so I go ahead and put a hit out on your ass when you get in there. So it is what it is.
Hey, don't snitch on yourself on here now, nigga. Hold
Okay.
It's self
on.
snitching, man. I'm sorry.
Hold on now, nigga, you doing it now.
Yeah, my name is Juice Cores. Just put out
Nigga,
there.
your name you shit. But I mean, that's what I'm saying, man. I mean, reason I bring it up because it's like I feel like we gotta get out of this habit. Like we say, man, the hood, man, we wouldn't even have hoods if people weren't in fear of, man, if I tell on this person, they might come back and kill me.
All right.
Cause these same people that you in fear of, they fear the police.
Mm-hmm.
Goddamn right. You know,
Right.
they scatter like roaches when they see hell them lights come on.
Facts. Facts.
So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that I'm condoning snitching if it's gonna be hazardous to your health. But in certain cases, it's like, so you willing to play somebody else's flunky, somebody else's fool? You know how many niggas that we hear stories, man, I ain't even do the crime, but they caught me, you know what I'm saying? But I was a real nigga, so I went laid down and did that 20 years. 20 years, G?
20 years.
Years, G?
Motherfucker got me fucked up.
You went there 20 years, this nigga done fucked your bitch. He done did everything. You get out of jail, nigga, you can't even get a job.
Facts.
You at the local churches, nigga, and you taking out the trash. This nigga pull up next to you. He's still in the streets, but he out balling. I appreciate that looking out for me, G. That's how you gonna get it. Appreciate it. He gonna go
Get on his ass.
You know?
Facts.
You gonna do 20 years because you was a real nigga. What is a real nigga?
When keeping it real goes wrong.
Right.
A fool.
No,
No
nigga.
way. Hey, but
Nigga.
you know.
Nigga.
When I just wanted to bring it, y'all, man. Just see where y'all head was it.
I mean,
Man, like it's niggas out here, I think, man. They want to be real, they want to be hood and all that shit, but being hood and being real way far beyond it. Like, nigga, like what you said, man. Like, when your police come, y'all scared, but they like, why you scared for? Cause you could go to jail, or it's not shit they could bust your ass. Nigga, but you doing the same shit out here in the streets. You still shooting each other. Y'all ain't scared of that shit. Y'all ain't scared of motherfucker come out with a rocket launcher or a fucking Draco trying to shoot your ass. You ain't scared of that shit. You just gonna duck like Call of Duty and hide behind cars and shit.
Right.
All that. But then when police come, nigga, you ain't trying to shoot them motherfuckers. So nigga, is you really real? If you really real, nigga, you really street, what you gonna do? You gonna stay your fucking grind and die like a man, right? As they say.
Correct.
But see, that's the whole shit, bro. Just trying to be like in the gangs and all that shit. It was all about community first.
It
Like
was about community, bro.
was every fucking thing. So point blank, it's all about trying to take care of your people in your community. But
yeah.
Bro.
Now it ain't anything like that at all.
No, nigga, like these motherfuckers ain't even beef. To me, it's not even about red and blue no more. It's about this block over here, these apartment complexes over here, that county over there.
Right.
Like, nigga, who own this shit? Y'all don't own this motherfucker, nigga. The white man own that motherfucker.
Right.
But if y'all selling dope, nigga, why not get y'all money together and buy the motherfucker? It's not hard.
Right.
I mean, whole city best. You and your homies fighting over the neighborhood that your mama renting.
Mm-hmm.
She renting. She don't own shit.
Man,
Nipsey Hussle the only cat that I can honestly say he owned a part of his hood.
Right. Look, man, growing up, nigga, Wise who told me, man, he was like, shit, we built this shit, like built this organization. Not a gang, we built this organization to help one another out. We got the blue over here, we got the red over here, we all cool with each other. We trying to fight off our threat, which is the fucking police.
Right.
Not us beef with each other because, oh, we don't like the opposite. Nigga, nah, nigga. It's supposed to be unity.
Right.
So they want to go and try to self-snitch on their self. Especially, look how these damn rap songs, nigga. That's all they talking about. They ain't smoked this nigga. Now they smoking on him. Oh, they shot this nigga and when he got a whole pack made with this nigga name on it and the logo, all that shit. Right. Nigga, if you get caught, all they gonna do is like, hey man, you remember this video right here you posted on Instagram? yeah, we got you.
If I like,
self-snitching.
If I can say this, to simplify everything that the viewers just heard, take away from everybody's opinions. When it's okay to snitch, I feel like this. We have said this word many times, accountability on this show. If you live in that life and you about that life and trouble comes to you, you know what I'm saying? You need to take your rap like a man because you knew the consequences that came with that. But if you just an everyday Joe trying to stay out the way, but you have seen something traumatic or something that you weren't supposed to be seeing, I feel that's not snitching. Like, I ain't got no ties to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Right, I'm not living by no code. You know,
I'm a civilian.
I'm a civilian. And to touch
Exactly.
on what Fat was just talking about the gangs, man, it's facts. What he was saying, a lot of the traditional gangs, the Crips, the Bloods, the Vice Lords, the Peace Stones, a lot of they found the members either were involved with the Black Panther Party or were original Black Panthers.
Right.
They just ventured off into, individual, organizations. But over the time, especially due to the Reagan and Nixon administration with the act of pushing cocaine into the Black community, it became every man and woman for himself. You know what I'm saying? That's when, the whole divide started really happening.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all I just had to say, man. Is if you're not involved in that life, I don't view that as snitching. That's just somebody, man, that's seen a crime and they just trying to do, I guess, the just fit thing.
Right.
Don't push that
I'm
narrative
gonna
on
be
every
honest.
person, man.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say this, not to jump in the games, but I'm gonna say this. If you ever watched the Stanley Tookie Williams autobiography that with Jamie Foxx played Tookie Williams,
It's been a while. It's been a while.
they was beefing before the drugs came into play.
Right.
Okay.
Because technically, they was the Bloods only started because the people that was Crips was bullying them.
Yeah.
If
The
you want to be real about
Crips
it,
took over. Crips were first. That is true.
right? And it's predominantly Crips even to this day. And
It
they
is
was bullying them to the point where it's like, all right, well, we're gonna start our own shit. So I hate the narrative that we pushed it. Oh, it was the drugs and the guns. That's true. That added to it the whole different dimension and element to it. But it was already kind of going south before it even got to that point.
Yeah.
Because it was more of an ego and testosterone thing.
Right.
If they stopped trying to turn everybody into Crips and just focus on whoever wanted to be a Crip, then I feel like it would have been a whole lot better than trying to force something upon somebody. The Black Panthers didn't force nothing upon you. They just seen if you were even worthy of even obtaining that knowledge that they possess.
Right.
I don't know what a translation went wrong with games where it's like, yo, we forcing this upon you. You ever heard people say, I was born into this shit?
Yeah. You hear people say that.
You see what I'm saying? How you born into a gang, G?
Right.
That means the folks that created you, they failed you.
Facts.
And like, look, the Crips is what that shit stand for? It stand for
Community something.
community revolution in progress.
Mm-hmm.
And the Bloods was supposed to be the protection for the Crips. Like people don't understand, they don't know their knowledge of the shit. And they just wanna, and like it always be the reason why they got divided is because one nigga, like you said, one nigga from the head nigga from the Crips, which was a former Black Panther, came in and okay, we're gonna branch off, we're gonna have the Bloods of it, they're gonna be protection with us. And one nigga got of that head group got a disagreement with the head group of the Crips. Then bam, they branch off. Now they got these neighborhoods over here. Now they fighting over territory. Why they fight over territory? You got them damn folks fighting them, laughing at them motherfuckers like, damn, no something. They making our job easy. We ain't even gotta worry about beating your ass up. So like
Shit, they
shit,
helping us out.
right. It was games. Not right, yeah. Rodney King has a beat. And then they want to form together again. But it's still the same shit. When the OGs passed away or went to jail, the young niggas stepped up. Well, nigga, we don't like how y'all doing shit over there. Fuck it, we gonna do this over this way. If y'all got disagreement with it, okay, we gonna show y'all. Bam, drive by. Somebody is dead. Somebody is dead. Now they having protests about this. Cause they had protests back then about gun violence. And this shit ain't new. But now like it's like man, it's to me, man, I can't say too much about it because like I wanted it. And at the time I ain't had no choice but do that way because that's why I found my love at. I didn't find that at home. I found the love over there with the gangs and shit. And when I did get in one, it was more like the OG that he was preaching about going to school. And I like at the same time, he might was preaching about like, yo, this is how you gonna make your money. But you need to go to school to understand your mathematics, to understand how you gonna break that shit down and sell to these motherfuckers out here. How you gonna approach, the cartel over here with this type of asset or mindset. how you could be able to get out of that lifestyle with your mindset intact. Like motherfuckers don't understand that shit. And all they gotta do is just focus and work together, man, and it should be a whole lot better. We be on whole unstoppable force. Nigga, like it's bullshit, man. For real.
Correct.
I want to get Marley intake on this. Marley, been real quiet. I want to get your opinion on this whole topic.
Marley in the game right now.
Marley,
He
don't
the
think
blue
he is.
cheese guy.
Like I said, man, I ain't really got too much to add to it. I was just sitting and listening, bro. Like I said, I have situations that some stuff on that, but I ain't nothing really to share, man.
I'm waiting no Marley to tell us to go get our own.
Yeah.
Just go get y'all.
Hey, that wraps it up, man. That was a great conversation, man. A lot of great opinions, a lot of great insight, man. And we can move along to brother Fats topic. I'll let him introduce it if he wants.
All right, man. The topic was when is it right to teach kids about finances? Meaning, like growing up, we ain't know. I'm pretty sure you see if y'all grew up in the same area we grew up in and all that shit, we weren't taught finances. We just seen
Nope.
our parents or whoever was standing
Right.
with struggle. We went to school, they didn't teach us about they teach us about white history, they didn't teach us nothing about black, none of that shit. They didn't teach us about they taught us how to count and add subtract, but they didn't teach us why we need that shit. So like, if they taught us about our credit and all that shit, nigga, we'd be way more successful than we is now.
Right.
Can
It's-
I
Go
start
ahead.
this off?
Go ahead.
To answer your question, to even add to it, you're absolutely right. You don't know how many times y'all remember going to the hood store. Hell, if it wasn't you when you got older, you saw little kids go in the store and they ain't know the worth of whatever type of money they had. They just threw the money on the counter. And whoever was up there could have took advantage of them or anything. They just want these little snacks and a popsicle or some chips or something. But they don't know the value of $1.
Right.
Right.
I've seen that happen plenty of times. And it's to a point where it makes me go, okay, it's up to the parents, because you're around your child constantly, to teach them the value of money, the value of numbers. But the thing of it is this: when you start getting into other things like credit and things of that nature, not making excuses, but I'm just gonna be real. What can your parents really teach you when they failing at it as well?
Exactly.
Right.
I'm in a position, my nigga, where I gotta literally at 31 years old say to myself, if I don't leave out of my familiarity of my environment of Mississippi, I'm gonna be caught and confined to the same shit my mom and daddy did. Until I moved here, I started to understand what real opportunity was to think outside of the box. Vaughn will tell you, I tell him this all the time. Don't think like what somebody else done taught you. Formulate your own opinion, your own views. Because sometimes it's going to take you to do the unpopular thing to folks around you in order to get to where it is you're trying to go.
Right.
I'm a living embodiment of that. When I moved, nobody was trying to hit me out, why you doing this? Why you doing that? Because it's like, it goes into your point, Fat, like, y'all didn't teach me, what did I learn here? What am I getting out of here?
Struggle.
Exactly. That's all I'm seeing about
Go to
it.
work,
Struggle,
punch a clock, pay a bill, die.
Nigga.
Right.
That's it. Ooh, nigga, that's a whole cycle.
Literally, that's what it is. This is a cycle. And until you break out of that damn family curse of, man, all I'm ever gonna be good to do is fill out an application for somebody else's job. Why you think I started this? Because don't nobody run it. Can't nobody tell us what to do. We hold accountability for our own time. We control this shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to be my own man, my own boss. I don't want to have to answer to somebody for the rest of my life and feel like that's the route to go. Because I feel like another individual is better than me and can manage my life. You got me fucked up. So to answer your question, at what age do you start to shape the child's mind? As early as possible. When they're able to grasp concepts, when they're able to grasp, just anything. If they can fucking follow a song word for word, then damn it, they smart enough to understand this knowledge that you're giving them word for word. And do it in small, little, unique ways to where they can understand. Like, okay, if I take away 2 of your cookies and you got 1 left, then how much, just kind of do little shit like that. They kind of be like, hold on, hey, you robbing me, bro. Hold on. So what I need to do is, because then they'll start to grasp the concept of value.
Right.
Now start putting more onus to it. Like, okay, well, I need to know this stuff. So when I get in the classroom, this stuff is easy to me. When the teacher asks me 1 plus this, I'm already on. This is small shit to me. You know what I'm saying? You know how many people that we actually graduated with that can't even read, and they out here in society calling themselves parents?
Right.
Yep.
You can't read, you can't count, but you somebody's daddy, you somebody's mom. So just think about that. Answer your question. Like we probably was blessed to have a few parents that did gravitate and learn something. But what about the ones that how can their parents teach them something when they don't know shit?
Right.
See, hey, I think growing up, man, I think they ain't think about that shit like that. I think they was too busy with the way like shit. I gotta keep a roof on their head. Cause I ain't gonna just put all the blame on them. Because like in certain situations I seen, man, this shit was fucking hard. I'm like, man, like shit, she or he can't teach me shit right now. Cause they having all these different problems of their own. And then I started thinking like, damn, how the hell they get themselves in a situation like that? Like, and like as I got older, I said that shit. And part of me did envy them for that shit. I'm like, bro, like y'all, I just feel like y'all had an opportunity to make something better, but except y'all just settle for the. Like, man, my mom, man, shout out to my mom, I love her. She worked at fucking dealers, Nick, for 20 some years to just get fired. Like for what though? Like he had all that retail experience, my nigga. You could be in the manager somewhere. You can own something somewhere. Just like my pops worked for the school for years, and I love him to death. But nigga, you can own your own fucking bus station somewhere, driving buses or doing your own goddamn thing.
Right.
But like, why? Like, and I'm trying. Like, that's why I took what they did, man. Some of it, and I kind of put the energy to myself and trying like, okay, I don't want my kids to not know this. I don't want my kids to be like, well, they go to the store because I went to the store, man. I went to a black store here, and the kids they threw up like $5 on the thing, but the only thing they got was like 50 cents. And the dude like, man, look, how y'all gonna try to buy this shit right here and y'all don't know how to count? So he gave him money back. Then I went to another store, a Arab store. Shit, man, little kids went up there, man. They bought 2 things. That shit was $1 a piece. They gave the damn dude $10, and he ain't getting no change back. They just ran happily on out the store. I'm like, damn, like shit, because so it's like us as black, we try every now and then to look out to try to teach our folks that, but everybody else they'll take advantage of that shit if you don't know. And it's to me, man, like far as finances, not the credit wise, they'll come in place if they know about the finances. If they know about what this bill is $695 and then this other bill $517 and shit, my check is $1,000, shit, is I'm gonna have enough to cover it, both of them bills? Fuck no.
Right.
They need, to me, I think that people need to more be in tune with their kids and how they learn about money and the value of $1.
Yeah, I agree with all that, man. Like I said, for me, school I went to, we like around high school, middle school, they had like different like computer like simulators that we did that like taught us different finance, and then like a simple way that my mom did with us, we played life, like a little simple game like that where you become this, you pick a career, and you have to like manage out your money for this and that and stuff like that, and then with my wife now, like freaking it's just knowledge, man. It's out there. You can, if you know you lacking in this area, You can now look. It's books out there you can read, educate yourself, so you
Mm-hmm.
can help and educate them. Or even simple like that. If you don't like to read, man, there's YouTube videos. Just thousands of videos you can watch
Right.
out here about finances, teaching you complex things about loans, stuff like that. Where you can get this knowledge if you really feeling that you lack and that you want it, and you can share it to your kids. But like I said, like that's the game that we play was life, man. And like shit, I was like one time you was a doctor and you saw that you had more money than some of the people who was like a lower worker or something like that, different like that, to calculate to win a game. That'd be a fun way for young kids. But as they get older, I know some of my friends in my school, like their parents gave them had accounts when they got to high school. They start working, you start billing accounts, the saving for stuff, doing stuff like that. Slowly and gradually, just building it up.
Most definitely, man. If I
Oh,
can
you
say something real
you went
quick.
to Oak Grove, huh? Oak Grove, because that's where I ain't like that.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
And
I knew it was
but
coming.
no, man, he made a good
Yeah,
point.
he made a valid point like a motherfucker, man. Yeah, that is a smart way to do the shit. I
Because
ain't think about it like that.
before the three current members of this platform, meaning Marley, Fat, One, joined, me and Juice had a topic we never touched on. I already knew what mine was gonna be. It was about if you could create one law and it be implemented. If mine was gonna be making finances not an elective and something that was mandatory, just like math, reading, science.
Mm-hmm.
No, that shit was gonna be mandatory because I can say this as I look back on life, and Juice may laugh, he may agree with this. Like, I was definitely not the sharpest knife in the drawer growing up.
I didn't even say nothing.
I know you did, man. Fuck you,
That's
Marley.
your point, Jay.
But nah, man. Like,
It's too easy, too easy.
hey, yeah, true.
Oh my God.
But nah, man, I would have this thing, and I was able to admit as I got older, where I was scared to ask people questions.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I couldn't comprehend something, I would just, I understand. No, I couldn't understand because I don't know where I got it from. I felt like I was supposed to know something. Like, how
Did
would I
you
know
use to
something if no
stutter?
one? What'd you say?
You used to stutter?
Not really.
Oh, that
Oh
was
well,
one.
well that's why I answer some questions because I used to stutter like a motherfucker, man. I'm like, man, well, she ain't gonna understand me anyway, so I might well not say nothing at all.
Nah, man. Just I felt like I don't know. I felt wrong for not knowing stuff. But if you were never taught it, if you never had no reason to use it, and if we relate this
Mm-hmm.
to finances, my mom never was taught it. I seen it herself. How the fuck could she teach me?
Right.
Exactly.
You know, it's so easy, especially being where we from. We are from the SIP and we are from Hattiesburg. Like I just said, work, punch a clock, pay bills, and die. Because that's
Mm-hmm.
what our parents were taught from their parents.
Right.
That's what their parents were taught from their parents, and so on and so on.
Exactly.
And if you try to break that generational curse, and I said it's on this platform before episodes ago, it's all right to listen to your elders because they have been on this earth longer than you. Don't mean they're smarter than you, they just experienced more than you in the time. But a lot of time, decipher when to listen, when to talk, and when to act. Because what they tell you could be a lot of fear from what they didn't, for lack of a better term, courage to do themselves.
Right.
It took me a while to grasp that shit, man. My cousins tell me that shit, and I was hearing, but was I really listening?
Nah.
A saying I always live by. A wise man will listen to a fool, but a fool won't listen to a wise man.
Very true.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
I love my mother.
I say that because, like I said, I know what it's like to make the unpopular choice and everybody ridicule you for it. But you got to break out of this familiarity in order to get some kind of better understanding.
All right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, literally, all we ever seen, all this, think about it. It's 5 of us on here, right?
Right.
Right.
Why all of us got a similar story where it's just like struggle?
That's
Think
a
about it.
trend. That's a trend, man.
Right. That's in 5 different households. We all got the same similarities. Something wrong with that picture.
It
You
is.
do what
The
you
fact
know.
that we all moving in a way to where I'm not saying that, by you moving away, that's gonna solve your problems. No, by you moving away, it's gonna create new experiences. Within new experiences, it's gonna give you new thoughts, new ideas. Vaughn will tell you, I supposed to did a podcast years ago before they was even called podcast. I had this idea formulated and did one video. Never went back and acted upon it. And then here we are years later, and we 29, 30 episodes in?
29.
See what I'm saying? So it's just like when you surrounded by, that's why I tell people, get out of your comfort zone. Because when you're in your comfort zone, you ain't gonna want to do nothing out of it. You just gonna want to do what you know. Do what you know. See what I'm saying?
Right.
By me not being from here, I feel like it opened me up to say, yo, I ain't got time to waste. And I ain't fucking with nobody really down here like that, so I gotta be on my shit. You know? Because there ain't nobody, me and my girl. I ain't got family down here.
Exactly.
If I can get Juan's opinion, because I want to move along to the next topic. Not trying to rush nobody. I apologize. That's
No, go
how it
ahead.
seems. Juan, you got anything to say?
As to the question.
He woke up from a nap.
Say it with your chest, nigga.
Oh shit! But to the question, bro. You have to start trying to teach your kids early as possible. I would just try to go with what Juice was trying to talk about and stuff like that. Like shit, man. I was raised only by my mama. She did not graduate. She had to quit early to take care of all of her brothers and sisters, you know, all of this and all of that. So it was impossible to try to get that kind of help from her. But it's all about trying to grow and try to have it to where each generation gets better and better with each one. So yeah, with her, it didn't happen at all. But with us, we graduated, done went to college, even though, you know, we had a little problem with college and shit like that. But we tried that shit and everything. Like we trying to take care of our cash and everything. And hopefully, if I have kids, I'm going to try to go and teach each and every one of them little bastards all of the shit that I know.
Okay.
Well,
And
I
maybe
was
you
trying
need
to
to
go
keep
to
the
teach
kids
every one
out
of
of
them
the
little
equation.
bastards the same shit that I know as well. Like all of the shit I have went through, like having to go through all of the problems of, you know, trying to have this account, my checking account, all up in like the negatives, overdrafting and all this shit. Like I'm gonna teach them young. Try to help them out, you know, trying to get credit cards and trying to do this and that, trying to have your interest to compound and like all that. So yeah.
Hey, I do got a question though, man. I ain't gonna drag it on. But like, when is this like stop being cool to read a book or shit like
What?
that? Cause like nigga, like I still read. I read shit on my phone. Like nigga, I take times I'm like trying to teach my kids different languages and shit. Like we have like a whole little session every week that I try to teach them like Japanese,
Ain't nothing
Spanish, and
wrong
shit
with
like
that at
that.
all.
And like to me, like growing up, like shit, I thought that shit was unpopular to pick up a book till I realized, man, these motherfuckers dumb around this bitch. They don't know shit. So nigga, I stayed at books with me, and like I got criticized for that shit for reading. Like, when is it not cool to read no more?
This is the solution I got. Because I'm the type of person, I think the first book that, for my, 28th birthday, my girl bought me the 48 Laws of Power. I had to get older to want to read, but I always took interest in it. I just never did it as much as I do maybe now. But what I supplement from it is, substitute for it is audiobooks. If you don't want to read them yourself, just start listening to the audiobook. It's the same thing. You're getting your comprehension, you're getting all, the whole vibe to it. And to me, that betters me because it's still keeping me informed and entertained at the same time. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
See,
So
go ahead. I'm
go
my
ahead.
bad.
No, I was just gonna say everybody learns in different rates and in different ways. So I don't necessarily knock the person that don't want to read, but it's like today there's no excuse to not obtain information. It's just different
Right.
ways you can go about doing it.
Right. See, like, man, what in my mind, man, like, and with the audiobooks, man, I tried the shit, be it's just like some of the words I did not understand. I'm like, man, what is that word? So with me reading the book, I can actually like look at the word, see how it is, then I go back and like, okay, this how you pronounce it, did what it mean and shit like that. That's why I prefer the book than the audiobooks.
Right. It's different strokes, different
Right,
folks.
right.
You know.
Thanks. Yes, fellas. I loved all the conversation just took place, but we can move along real quick, going to another topic. We're gonna move to some sports. You know, we know it's coming. They know what they came to get, man.
Oh, yeah.
And like I said, Brother Fat, I ain't forgot your topic, but I want to all that. I want to ask this.
LA Rams, baby. Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
God,
fuck
bro.
no. It's about the NBA, nigga. I want to ask y'all a question. Is there any NBA blackball players or players that we just feel that, man, their career didn't play out maybe how it started? I just didn't get the potential
Hell yeah.
that should have had.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Number one on the list, Allen Iverson. Hell yeah.
You really?
Hell yeah. Nigga,
The microwave, Benny Johnson.
What's up, this nigga in Benny Johnson?
Hey man, mute his mic. Mute his mic.
What's up, this nigga in Benny Johnson?
Mute his mic.
He got blackball.
He lost his basketball privileges for the year. No more Benny. No more microwave.
Hey, Vinny. Shout out to you, my nigga.
No. I mean, look at Allen Iverson. He influenced the culture.
True.
Yeah, he's
very
true.
true.
Headbands and braids.
He is probably the biggest icon besides Michael Jordan as far as influence. He's bigger than Kobe, whether people want to, admit it or not.
Yeah, influence-wise, yeah.
Right. So how is it that he just fades to obscurity? Like, people look at him and they say, oh, he was a killer. But they never associate him with, being
The greats.
one of the greatest to ever do. Like literally, if you take his career and you look at what he had, you say to yourself, how did he even stay around as long as he did with the injuries he got?
All right.
Because he carried the team, even though he did play a lot of hero ball and a lot of that stuff. He would even tell you that he blames on himself for being young and hot-headed. But the thing of it is, it's like, I feel like if Westbrook don't want to ring this shit, they're gonna put him in the same category as Allen Iverson. Same category. That you can't win with a player like this. You can't do this with, and I don't understand it because it's like, bro, when the man had help, if I'm not mistaken, didn't the Denver Nugget team get kind of far in the playoffs?
They made it to the West Conference Finals, lost in 6 to the Lakers.
See what I'm saying? When he had help, he proved he could. When he didn't have help, he went to the championship. So when he did have help, he damn near went back. I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
So he's number one on my list. I don't know about y'all. Y'all go ahead.
What that nigga name? He played for the Nuggets. I'm gonna try to. No. Muhammad Abdul.
Seemed to be.
Yeah, he was a shooting guard.
Light skinned cat, play with LSU.
Yeah. I know he got black ball.
Sharif Abdul. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, shit, he got black ball like a motherfucker. For sure.
That for his religion, yeah. In his religious group. Religion stance. If people that don't know our advise you go check out him. Some of his Wikipedia and stuff.
Reason why I follow that nigga, cause my nigga was he went to high school in Gulfport, Mississippi. I don't think people even knew that shit. Like, straight motherfucker. You know that? Yeah, he went to high school in Gulfport, and then I think he went to college in the LSU.
Yeah, play with Shaq.
Yeah, like shit, he he wasn't like he got blackballed like a motherfucker. He was one of the great shooting guards of all time. But you don't hear nobody talk about him. And then I think his jersey just got retired and like last year's type shit. So it's
Playing in the big three, I think.
mm-hmm.
Still can
Yep.
ball, still can ball.
In,
You got
in
something to
my
say, Juice?
opinion, no, I was just gonna say going to the player he mentioned, Sharif Abdul. Um, I feel like it's kind of like you remember if you ever watched the Muhammad Ali movie, right?
Yeah.
When he changed his name to Muhammad Ali from Cassius Clay, back in them days, that used to scare people because you was having a black man that was speaking woke, and they wasn't ready
Right.
for that. And then the sad part is, what was that? From his era to maybe with 20 some odd years later, when Sharif Abdul Rahim was in the league, it's like they still wasn't ready for it.
Yeah.
And
Right.
you know, in facts regards, it's like he got blackballed for what he believed in.
Mm-hmm.
In my regards, AI got blackballed for what he stood for. In their eyes, he stood for a thug. But I mean, if you really think about it, how many times have you seen somebody get into a fight and then end up in prison because he was in a physical altercation? Not because he killed nobody, because he was in a fucking bowling alley fight.
Right.
That's
Mm-hmm.
worthy of prison?
Right.
Did he
Man just
stab
defending
anybody?
himself.
Right.
You know.
You know? So, I mean, it's just like, it's a lot I could say, but to stay on topic, it's just like, I could name so many names. I don't want to, overdo it because somebody else might name a few. I know another one for sure, but it's just like, it always seems like the narrative is whatever they see you as, and if it looked like anything of a threat, they go against it. And then that's how your career, it kind of sways that way.
Nigga, and look, hey, old boy, nigga, like see to me, I consider him one of the greatest, man, because what basketball player you know that played in like Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Canada, Japan. Nigga, he played all over the fucking world. All over the world. He went to like cities and shit to post awareness for like little kids and shit like that. You ain't hear shit about that.
Nope.
But you hear about Michael Jordan though. Come on
Right.
now. Hey. Mm,
Speaking of Michael Jordan, I want to throw another name out there, Craig Hodges.
right.
Craig Hodges.
Rick Hodges. Oh man, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
1985 traveled with a cocaine circus. Nah, I'm playing.
Nah, he wanted to boycott the 1991 NBA Finals to bring awareness, I think, to I want to say gun violence, and they wouldn't do it. Magic looked at him and said he crazy. Michael Jordan looked at him and said, it's like his first time competing for a championship. He wasn't finna do that.
Yeah, no.
So yeah. So
that's a good one. I ain't see that one.
Yeah.
As far as mines, it's not more blackball. It's more to the fizzled out part of the question. I know y'all remember him, but when he came to league 2011 through 2016, he had a pretty good run. Some people were labeling him the next Dennis Rodman. Maybe a young man by the name of Kenneth Fareed.
Oh man, what happened to Kenneth Fareed?
The Manimal, last time he played league, I think was 2018, played with the Houston Rockets. And he still averaged 8.7 rebounds. The second, I think the highest in his career, the second lowest average percent he averaged was 8.5. So he still was a formidable player. And I think the most he averaged was 13.5. He wasn't a high point scorer, but he was a good defender, great rebounder. Played a little bit in China. I think he's still in China now, but just somebody that way his career started off, like, okay, man, this kid could be next, like not as far as MVP, but one of those, Ben Wallace, Dennis Rodman, Tony Allen, those glue guys, like, when they stepped on the court, what you was gonna get. But it seemed like his career just never panned out. So I just want to throw his name in there because I was very much a fan of the Manimal. It's what they was calling him at the time. So that's more to the fizzle out question part, but that's just my take.
Yeah.
Right.
Anybody else got
I
some
think
names?
I got what's the nigga name? Mark Jackson. Oh, y'all already said him already.
No, what am I
I
saying?
say Mark Jackson just off his coaching.
He,
Okay.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
Did
You
anybody know
know,
the story
how is
behind the
it that
reason
you
why?
could? If you think about it, y'all be real. What's the most previous dynasty that we can mention when it comes to basketball? The Warriors.
Yeah,
The Warriors is the closest thing to a dynasty previously in basketball,
that's true.
and they give all their praise to Steve Kerr.
Yeah,
I've seen games where Steve Kerr didn't even coach them.
still
He
whooping
just like
ass.
he just frustrated with Draymond, and Steph Curry get on the bench and he say, "Hey, we gonna do this and this and this." Okay, great. They go out there and do it. He too busy trying to give Kevin Durant motivational speeches of, "Man, you know, you're just like Michael. You know, he yelled at me and blacked my eye, but he gave me that ball when the game was on the line." What the fuck is that? Mark Jackson was the one that built that foundation. Mark Jackson was the one that gave them the name the Splash Brothers. Come on now.
And anybody, I'm pretty sure Juice, I'm pretty sure you know reason why like him and upper management kind of parted ways in Golden State.
Because he's a Christian.
That not only that, but some members of upper management kind of, I don't say he didn't mind it, but he didn't believe in that lifestyle. Y'all get what I'm going? Some people believe that played a riff.
He didn't believe in, you know, pimping and playing.
Y'all get the drift,
Hello?
right?
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to throw that out because some people didn't know that, you know, some members of management were part of LGBTQ, you know, whatever.
Oh, no. Oh, well, it makes sense. I mean, they is. Never mind. I ain't gonna say that. But
You
anyway,
know,
go ahead.
the Bay Area is known for being an implement part in that lifestyle. But anybody else got some names?
No, shoot, I ain't got
Another
nobody.
one from Mississippi, I'll say Monte Ellis, who's trying to like do a little comeback real quick.
The
Monte
Mississippi
Ellis,
Bullet.
yeah.
Right.
I'm like, and the thing with me, like with him, uh, I can relate it to like I know there's different sport TO or like even what I believe with AI that Juice was talking about was the narrative around these players was that you know they were selfish for themselves and you know that they weren't team players. But you talk to their teammates, they was always the teammates never said it. It was just media felt and
Right.
and so once they skills started diminishing even a little bit, they'll exercise these people out of the league and so like that because you know they're like, oh, they can't. I mean, we saw it happen to Carmelo for a couple of seasons. He can't play. He won't be. He ain't gonna come out the bench. He ain't gonna do this or do that or whatever, do that for a team or so like that. So that's like what happened to him and why he ended up falling out because you know when Curry was coming up, you know he was the main guy of the Golden State Warriors, and then you know he started butting heads with him and everything, and they wanted to give the team to Curry, and he went to the Bucks for a little while, did a little something, but after that he had injuries and got hurt, and you know what the narrative was, he just fills out. But supposedly he's trying to come back now, so.
He played good in Dallas though. Them 2 years in Dallas, he played very well. He
Yeah,
actually got
he's
a contract.
30. He only 35 or so. Not that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, look at half the goddamn Lakers team. Shit, I think.
Yeah.
It,
Shoot, I
kind of,
got somebody as well, man. Shoot, I forgot to just go and put him out there. My boy Kerry Kittles, man, that
oh,
just played him
Oh
just
my
so
God.
terribly. Him and Keith Van Horn, like that
Oh,
hurt me, man. That
oh
that
my
just
one.
really hurt.
Oh
Kenyon
my.
Martin, like
Hey,
why would they do
hey,
Kenyon like that?
Marlon, can
Why
you
would they
please
hurt
hear me,
Kenyon Martin
please?
like that, bro? Why? I just don't understand it, man, up in this world at
Marlon,
all. Like
can we
all of the
please figure
black
out what
balls
Brooklyn
and
is,
shit
please?
like that.
Can we get a stopping for brother Warren Marley?
What?
I didn't even hear
What
you.
y'all talking
He was
about?
talking so damn loud.
Stop it. Get some help.
Can we please get a where's Brooklyn at, please?
Bro, what's the problem here?
We was having a
Where
decent
Brooklyn
conversation.
at? Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Where
You
Brooklyn
gonna
at?
be saying that next year.
God,
Shout out to Brody.
Oh, man.
Fuck
Hey, if y'all
Brody.
don't mind, can I throw a quick question at y'all right quick?
No.
All right, well, fuck you, Juan. Does winning a ring when you're past your
Yes,
prime count towards your legacy?
yes, it does.
Absolutely.
Because
100%.
I don't want
Absolutely.
to hear that shit, Marlon. I don't want to hear that shit, Marlon. Tell you why. The White Howard just won a ring with y'all previous year, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's
Yep.
already a certified lock for the Hall of Fame,
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
So you telling me they not just gonna bring up the fact he got a ring with the Lakers?
It's true.
Jason Kidd, he got a ring with probably the most fairy tale ending team ever. The Dallas
Jason
Mavericks.
Kidd.
I don't know.
You think
Hopefully.
they not
He
gonna
was
bring that up
starting
on his
also.
resume?
Man, he
Huh?
was starting, and he was a contributing factor.
I mean, the White House was a contributing
Damn.
factor.
The White House was a contributor. So the reason why I bring it up, I remember Marley in the chat said, if Melo win a ring, it ain't gonna mean that. What? What?
Mm.
I was saying if he had the same role he had in Portland, it wouldn't be anything. It'd be just like to me, like when Gary Payton won one with us last year, but he wasn't like a full factor in it. It was like a good little note, like, oh yeah, Gary Payton getting a win at a ring at the
Can
end
I
of the
be
career.
honest?
But
Can
I
I
was
be
saying,
honest? Who was a full factor besides Dwayne Wade?
All right.
He
Magic
carried us.
Johnson.
Fact,
Well,
get your
you,
ass up out of
hey, that is Michael.
here. First up with this nigga and Penny
Shaq
Johnson.
wasn't that big of a factor. Shaq was all right. He wasn't the same.
Oh man. Oh man.
He did worse than you and Rudy Gay, bro.
Exactly. I ain't even mention my boy Rudy. Damn, man. I'm just saying, bro. Like, I get your point, but I don't agree because it's just like a ring is a ring. You can't take it away from a person. Whether you win that bitch if you the sixth man on the bench, or whether you win that bitch if you the star on the team, it's still your ring.
And
See what I'm saying?
not only that,
I
especially
mean,
given the team you went to, not to cut nobody off, I'll let anybody go. I want to say this.
no, go ahead.
Given the fact of what the Lakers need, the Lakers, for the last 3 years, this has been a Lakers problem. Outside shooting, consistent bench production, and a second primary consistent decision maker besides LeBron James. They have all that this year. If Melo can be just a 15 to 16 point consistent average guy, that's more than what they've had consistently over the last 3 years under the LeBron James regime. So he will get credit for that because he's holding down the fort if he's coming off the bench. Even if he's starting, I think he'll have a big contribution. So I don't agree with the fact he won't get credit. He's definitely gonna get credit because he's gonna play some key
talking
points.
about it wouldn't be a main factor of what you talk about in his career. It wouldn't be like, well,
Disagree.
it would be more like, yeah, at the end of his career, he got a ring. That's all I was saying. Like
Yeah,
that.
man.
I
Mike Wade
disagree.
got a ring too.
We're not talking about Vinny Johnson. I disagree. They would be the main factor because he'd be a champion.
So
Finally.
when you talk about Carmelo, that'd be the first thing you bring up?
Hell yeah.
No.
What would you bring up? On the court. On the court. On the court. I ain't talking about off the court. On the court.
I'm
Yeah,
talking
I
about
ain't
on the
gonna
court
lie,
as
I bring
well.
that
I'm
up
like
too.
the first thing you bring up his time with Denver, his time Syracuse, fucking his time in fucking the Knicks,
What?
all that kind of stuff. Pillar points you bring up first, like back-to-back scoring championships, stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. It
Nigga,
wouldn't.
I don't care about none of that.
See, bro, the problem with him, whenever he went to the Knicks, he was supposed to come to the Nets, but he went to the Knicks and it totally fucked up his
Oh my
trajectory.
God.
It messed up
Thank you,
everything for him.
Marlon. Thank you, Marlon. Thank you, Marlon. I don't even know why I'm defending this nigga. This your boy. You sitting here with these bullshit tapes. I'm gonna need Bomani Jones. I'm gonna need you to get your head in the game.
My
Shit,
pinky
this your
ring.
boy. Yeah, I'm sitting here, man. Ain't nobody worried about no damn Brooklyn.
Brooklyn!
I got a chant for you. Giannis.
Man, if we can
Brooklyn!
stay on the NBA, fuck Brooklyn. If we can stay on the NBA, brother Fat had a question in well, not in the meeting, but he posed it in the chat. about athletes and about influences. I want him to introduce it if he still remembers the question.
Uh, Uh,
He don't remember.
I don't remember. I probably was drunk when I said that shit. What was the question?
Okay, basically,
Oh
brother
my
Fat,
God.
this nigga here, man.
Look, man, look, I
I'm
started sending shit out, man, and
Basically, bro, you
hey,
asked.
fuck you, Marley.
Basically, you asked. Athletes, today's athletes puppets. You know, depending on what
Oh yeah, yeah,
narrative
yeah,
they
yeah,
pushing,
yeah, yeah,
whatever it
yeah,
could
yeah.
be.
Okay.
So we can
Yeah,
touch
yeah,
on that
yeah.
real quick, if you want.
I think these motherfuckers puppets, man, on any professional level, like from NFL to NBA or whatever. Because like you think about like shit, all right, if you get seriously hurt, right? If they gonna
Mhm.
keep your ass, like if you ain't a star player, is they gonna keep you?
Hell
Nope.
no,
It's,
No, you're a tradable
yeah,
commodity.
you out of here, nigga. And then what you gonna do? If nobody pick you up, nigga, you be out here
It's
working at
so yeah.
McDonald's or something if you ain't got no damn contract that stacked up some money.
the guarantees are about the guaranteed money. They say that in any sport, the guaranteed money is what matters the most.
Mm-hmm.
I
So if you ain't got
mean,
no guarantee money, then nigga shit. Like I think, man, like real shit to touch on the subject. I think that like we out here just playing sports for the people that's in power, just make us look like we are fools out here.
okay,
Even though like some of these fools getting money, but like shit, we just there for their amusement. Like
yep.
niggas get their heads knocked out playing
Remember
boxing.
that ball. Hey, you nigger. Dribble.
Go catch that ball, you
Whoa.
nigger.
Whoa.
Right.
Oh, man. Damn, when we on the podcast, man, we ain't gonna never get no money doing this shit. But
But nah, man.
look, it's crazy. Like that's like I be watching some of this shit, man, like some old clips and shit like that. I'm like, they really
Oh my
lives was
God.
like getting their ass fucked up because they ain't had the proper equipment and all that shit. And after they got hurt or whatever, they just tossed their heads aside and found their next puppet to play. And they
True.
just sitting in their booth up there. They're like, yep, I bet that,
True.
whoever gonna go catch that ball. Oh, that nigga could dunk.
Perfect example of who he talking about. Isaiah Thomas.
Yep.
Yeah.
Isaiah Thomas.
I mean,
They didn't want to give him no maxed out money, even though he was putting out maxed out stats. That's why I tell you, Al Roker, men lie, women lie, and sometimes them numbers they lie too, because they ain't gonna matter. Because no matter if you putting up them stats or not, he my height. He 5'9", maybe 5'8", 5'10".
5'8" or
Give him no
5'9"
max
good
money.
day.
Who is he guarding? Me? I ain't in the league.
Yeah.
And then
So
going LeBron.
exactly. Good luck with that theory.
That
You
nigga
know?
one of 2K players that try to go up and try and dunk the ball, but then somebody bigger than
I
him.
mean, I'm gonna tell you how biased I am on 2K. When I draft players, if you 5'11", you anything. I'm not picking you.
That's
Who
fucked
you
up,
shooting
fam.
over?
Yeah,
The
I had
WNBA players? Hell no. Get out of here, man.
Yeah.
Hey man, you got some damn WNBA players. They is on some shit, bro. I ain't seen a girl. She dunked so damn hard. I'm like, God damn, that bitch tall, bitch.
Liz
She
Campbell.
tall.
Shout out to you,
Yeah,
beautiful woman.
yeah, you beautiful tall that woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But
I want some of that
Climb
water.
up that tree.
But
Yeah, I'm too
not
short for
here
that
there.
too.
I don't care how I climb that mountain.
Oh Lord. They are puppets. I mean, like in it, I mean, let's be honest. We were just talking about a couple segments ago. Ownership, being your own man, being your own person, being your own boss. Any occupation, you're a puppet. Because you in the day, you punching on somebody's clock. NBA, any professional athlete, you still punching on somebody else's clock. I don't care how big that contract is or not. Imagine how much the owner making a year.
Right.
Yeah, I
And
need
you
to be an
got
owner.
to count endorsements. I think LeBron James said it a year ago after they won the championship. The Lakers is like, as I got older in my career, I started, wanting to invest, have my face on things I actually believe in. When you coming up and you in the
Like
league,
Space Jam,
what say?
like Space Jam.
I guess so. I guess so.
No, dog.
Like SpongeBob.
I guess so, but
shit.
nah, man. I was gonna, point to
Ooh.
That nigga play that role, man. He should get an award for that shit.
He deserves an Academy Award for that.
Mm-hmm.
Bron
Worst
Sticky
acting
basketball.
ever.
Fox
Donna.
Pizza, the Lobos Tequila. When he was coming up, I think he had like McDonald's. We all had McDonald's in our life. I doubt that man shoving down a Big Mac 4 or 5 times a week.
That shit disgusting.
You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
I
Ain't
just
no
bring him
comfort.
up in those examples because if they endorsing something they don't believe, they still puppet in a way. So I think all occupations you play a puppet role, especially being a professional athlete. So I just brought him because that's the closest example I could pull. But that's all I really had to say on it.
Everybody good?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we good.
All right.
Y'all good?
Yeah.
Marley, Juan, you good?
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, we can move along, man. If y'all
Everybody who work with the government are puppets. I just want to say that.
in some way, yeah.
No comment.
Hey, they are puppets and they are in the gang organization.
Yep. And all of them eat a lot of ass too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They
that's
eat a
all
lot
they
of
do.
ass and then talk about it in the room together.
Yep.
On my trip,
That's how they do.
times on Wednesday.
Me and that person right there.
Oh,
That's
shit.
exactly what they do, man.
All right, man. Hey, bro. I don't know about y'all, man, but I got a little phlegm in my throat, and it's on one person kill my ailment. I don't think I should bring him
Yeah,
in
what is your
today.
throat?
What? Hold
Yeah,
up. What you got?
Hey man, don't even bring me in. After you make that comment, don't even bring me in.
I said phlegm, motherfuckers.
Hey, what the fuck is
Phlegm.
Slim?
Marley, can you
Phlegm.
please give us a speak English, motherfucker?
That's what he said.
I said
That is
phlegm.
Thank you, Marley.
this nigga nasty.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'm gonna need
Man,
a little
fuck
help.
you, fuck you, fuck you, and fuck you.
'Cause,
Oh, shit.
I don't know what fur balls in his throat. You won't be doing an introduction today, Marley. If you could you please?
Oh my god.
Oh my,
That gotta be the funniest thing, though, to mankind. Oh my goodness.
oh my God.
This nigga talking
Oh,
about,
shit.
this nigga talking about he had some stuff in his throat.
Hey, nigga, you just some of that gold mouthwash, man.
I'm
Oh,
gonna let the
shit.
ring man kiss my ass.
Marley, could you please hit the
You got so fast.
I can't even do my
I wanted she got some hot throat too.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I got that in his
We
throat.
got a lot going on here.
Oh, shit.
I smashed a
Oh,
damn
man.
bag of chips across your head, fat.
This is your boy Mac and Juice.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit would go flying that will. Oh,
My
shit.
office here with me.
My bad, love
I
doctor.
didn't know if y'all had any questions for the love doctor, but if so, ask away.
Well, doctor, what do you have for phlegm in your throat?
I'm sorry, Mario, your connection was breaking up. I couldn't hear you. So we're gonna move along with
Go ahead with your questions, love doctor.
my question is
We're gonna be mature this time.
no, you ain't. With another woman for $1 billion.
Yeah, my gal already told me. She said I need to get that money.
Hey, time out, fat, time out. Why our girls always got the same answer?
I don't know, man. I guess they
Remember
think
when you
that we
said the
just
titties
hoes out here.
thing, and I said the
Yeah,
titties thing, and you went ask your old lady, your wife, and she said, yeah, they hoes.
yeah. I don't know.
That
They got them. They must be king.
my girl said, you stupid if you don't.
Yeah, she told me I need to go get that money. I feel
Yeah,
violated
check
and
me out like
useless.
Ebony off Players Club. So let me hear y'all answers, man.
I wanted like, would she go lower than $1 billion? Like, I wonder how low would she really go to sell my dick? Because I don't feel like my value is worth right now. Like, she couldn't go high like $1 trillion and shit like that, but that's a lot though.
I'm okay with being a cheap hoe. A billion do me some justice. So
Right,
I'm
right,
good.
right, right.
Um,
I think she said $1 billion.
Marley and Vaughn, I know y'all gonna give the simpish answer, so let me get Warren first. Warren, what's your answer, G?
Hell yeah, I would have no problem trying to get that cash, bro. Fuck that. Gotta take care of them people. Cause point blank, all you gotta do, mash the chick, get the cash, and take care of your girl. Like you good. It's a win.
What she say? You gotta eat the ass to get the big.
Oh, I ain't just saying it like that, man. I said get the cash.
You gonna have something in your throat if you do that.
Get the cash, and then you just have a great time in life after that shit. You good.
What if your stipulation was you did have to eat the ass in order to get the big?
I ain't doing it, man. I ain't eating no ass.
Oh, billion? For a
I ain't
billion?
eating no ass.
Shit.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie.
You doing it for
Depending
free?
on
What you mean a
who it
billion?
is, depending
You
on
just
if,
eat ass on the trip for free. What are you talking about,
depending
man?
on if the ass is clean for just like $1 billion. Shit, man, I'll take care of them people.
But what if you couldn't
Bubble
choose?
bath.
Uh,
Oh my god. Vaughn, Marley.
Man, no comprende, no hablo, man. Look, my old lady ain't going for that shit. I told you she got a laser grip, man. She ain't gonna miss.
Damn.
bro,
Yeah,
it is $1 billion. Y'all won't never
Right.
have
that's
to
$1
worry
billion.
about shit again after that.
She don't
Exactly.
care.
Tell her you can buy her some more feelings.
They ain't going.
Damn, she want so she want to try to be broke for the rest of y'all life.
Exactly.
God
You gonna
damn.
see me right here looking like a lotto stud, and I'm like, see, should have fucked that bitch. You gonna be right there just broke as hell.
And she don't care, man. Shit.
Man, tell y'all her feelings, man. Just take one for the
Yeah.
team.
Take one for the team,
Look,
and you got
look,
to.
I bet if it was the other way around and it's a nigga got $1 billion for, I bet she go ahead and do it.
Nah,
What up?
I
Nah,
doubt
I'm
it.
on
Hell
that, bro.
no. Do you know who she know who this nigga is? This nigga right here, boy. Hey, he earned his light skin color for real.
Man,
Oh
fuck
no.
you.
Oh,
Oh
no.
yeah.
I'll kill you. Yeah. Nah. I know that's a no-go. You hear this nigga every other episode? Not pussy. It's not pussy. Hell no. I ain't got hell no. Nope.
She ain't going, man.
Marley, you last.
I mean, shit. Of course, the answer is yeah, but I was just trying to see who the fuck giving out $1 billion for Mississippi dick. Who the fuck doing
Nah, I'm just like,
Hey,
yeah, girl,
man,
man. I
you
say to
growing
you,
your
girl.
stock, man. I don't know what you talking about. You a big country nigga.
Like, who are these people that's got this money out here that's giving it out? I mean, I don't mind playing the role, but I'm just like, shit.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Like,
Hey man, look, they slave like old slave white owners. That's this Mississippi dick right there for you.
Right.
That's
You
what they
know what
paying
I'm
for.
saying?
I bet that nigga got some
You
good
know?
dick.
Brett Favre, hey,
What?
Brett Favre paid you to smash his daughter.
Who?
Brett Favre.
Oh.
I be breaking Brett Favre drunk asses.
Oh yeah, man. Look.
Brett Favre must have cussed him out when he was on the field. Get your ass up there. Man, come on, Mark. Come on, Mark.
Oh, but he
You
went
can't be like, you
when I
can't
was
be like,
there. I ain't that damn young. I was going for that nigga got there.
I'm just saying. Look. It's $1 billion, y'all. Marley said he
I hear
down
you.
for the cause. My cousin, so let me get this right. You won't eat goat and you won't screw for $1 billion, but you'll eat some ad. Boy, your logic is off in life.
For
But
free.
I
At that, he do it for free.
Well, it's been a while,
exactly.
man. I haven't been able to practice, my
You got all them
talents.
tools? They just sitting there.
Some of them,
Collective dust.
yeah.
That's the creamy.
Oh,
Cocoa.
so you still got your clamps and all that shit. You keep that on deck. Like you keep that on you.
You
I
talking about
feel
my
you,
nipple
my boy.
clamps?
You got
I
clamps and
know the
then you got
problem.
ring and everything else.
I got
That
clamps. I
nigga
got my.
I know the
he like a
problem.
What's up?
transformer around this bitch.
He ain't offering her no Popeyes. You know what I'm saying? Offering some Popeyes. You find
That
me?
made me good.
He give her
You
Razor
know?
Cane. She don't want that shit.
She actually do
I'm
like
gonna
raising
get a Razor
cane.
cane
That's
down here,
the
man. I'm never coming back home.
ass.
Speaking of motherfucking alcohol.
That's
Man,
all you need.
man, Zaxby's the shit, fam.
That may be what I need to do, man. We still putting forth a good effort for the cause, man. My tongue gonna slide in there one of these days.
Oh,
Oh
she
my
ain't.
God.
What?
Man, let me tell you, just like this.
Do that.
When I meet her, I won't be eating at her crib, your crib, any crib y'all sit together. None of that.
We very
None of
sanitized,
that.
man. We clean. We
I
very
don't give a fuck, nigga.
clean.
Ain't no sanitary for that. You nasty, nigga.
I be that. If it's wrong, I ain't trying to be right, man. Let me tell you something, bro. You know the Tostito scoops.
No, I don't know what that
I
is.
just
I'm
had a
gonna eat
bad
my chips
thing in
off
my
this. This is
mind.
why I go mute.
I'm trying to get my tongue to do that. I've seen that before.
Put your tongue in her ass.
That is disgusting.
I know, right? Ain't no way this nigga here a different breed.
Put
Man,
your tongue in her ass, chick.
tongue in the ass
do,
cheek, man.
do they ever fall from the tree or they just laying right by each other?
Oh man, for sure. They by the tree, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Hey,
Oh, okay.
That's my pleasure.
damn right, man. Let them know, cuz.
Woo! You see,
Hey, man.
I don't even acknowledge that
You
bullshit.
only got one cousin on here.
Hey, let them know, cuz. Let them
You only
know,
got
man.
one cousin.
First off, let's get something understood. First off, let's get something understood. When you watch Friday, you see Craig and Day Day, right?
Right.
You ain't gotta ask who I am, right? Without question. You hear Day Day talking right now. He with that nasty shit. So I'm gonna let him do his thing. I'm over here chilling. You do your thing. Do your thing, Day Day. I can step out. I can step out.
Asshole open, step into their asshole, close.
God damn.
We used to play
You
wrestling
must
games
forgot.
together, nigga.
I am not his protege. So you take all his other questions to his protege, not me. Okay?
We used to play wrestling man together, nigga. You know what's up?
First off, I'm still trying to recover from the last episode. You got some more niggas over there calling you D Strokes. That's weird. But
Nigga said that's weird.
nigga, I'm Jai all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? They're keeping it real. Ain't nobody finna call me no kind of other monarch, no aliases, none of that.
Man, y'all ain't live till y'all woman squat on your face, man.
Oh, I live. I live longer than you. Oh, that's why I'm still here.
You ain't lived, man. You ain't
You
lived.
know what
But
I'm talking about with that, G.
good doctor, is there
You
any
gotta
more
go
questions
get
that
your
you want
own
to
on
pose
that.
upon us?
Well, I think the show winding down. That was a special edition of Love Doctor. We found out that me and Casey are being slutted out as we speak. Want to do it for the cause. Von scared as shit. And Marley just being Marley.
Oh, we can't forget this, and we can be real quick by it. I want to ask you guys this. If you not manifesting this by no means, but if you on your deathbed tomorrow, what would be your last meal and why? I should make this a 4-person question because I already know one nigga answer. But by all means, you can go ahead and answer that.
Chips right now, so I guess that'd be their meal right there, motherfucker.
I think said plain chips. Well, you can be thirsty in the motherfucker.
I said somebody over here eating chips. I guess that's gonna be their meal. They over here munching on that bitch already. Shit.
Yeah. Hey man, mine's got to be like shit. Mild lemon pepper wings. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm going to Buffalo Wild. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get me a 20-piece traditional wing hot. I'm gonna get a basket of potato wedges with queso cheese and bacon on it.
Oh
And
shit!
I'm
Now
gonna go.
nigga-
And I'm gonna get a
queso
Powerade
cheese on that
drink.
bitch.
Yeah, queso cheese and bacon. Yeah, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get me some Powerade with that bitch, and I'm gonna die. Peace.
Country ass nigga.
Yeah, man. Give me like 100 hot lemon pepper wings with some celery and a side salad with some grilled chicken chopped up in it. And give me, my bottle of gin and orange juice. I'm ready
Okay,
to go.
okay, gin and juice.
Oh, and a box of cigarettes.
Damn, nigga.
Wait!
Hey,
I
hey,
forgot something. Either a piece of a spice cake or a pecan pie. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm out.
okay. All right.
give me.
I guess for me, I'll be over here with chicken eggs and rice. My godmom used to say I used to eat that as a kid, so full circle. The way I used to eat as a baby, I eat it grown up, done
You
turkey
still
eggs
a
and
kid?
rice, and then I might have a side of lemon pepper wings and lemon pepper lamb chops. That'd
That
be
shit
good.
sound good, boy.
It should do sound good.
I'm gonna say, for yours truly, I'm gonna take some.
Eating ass.
Come my ass, exactly. Everybody.
Nigga eating
we can
ass like
say
a
we can say that
motherfucker.
right before that last second. We can say that. Just
Eh,
squat on
That
my
is
face
some
real quick,
groceries.
baby. But not. I'm gonna not
Ugh.
top out J. Mom. Take some rice. I'm gonna take some Cajun turkey necks, some boiled shrimp. Um, what else? I'm gonna take a
We ain't say no
4-piece.
buffet, nigga.
Well, it's my
Yeah,
me
me.
said meal, motherfucker, meal.
God damn.
Yeah, maybe lose train of thought. Some Cajun turkey necks, some rice, some Mexican cornbread, cheesy cornbread. Go in the rice. I'm gonna take of course I said the boiled shrimp. I'm gonna take a 4-pack of s'more, deluxe s'more cookies from Insomnia Cookies, and I'll wash that down with some I'll
Hey,
say 19 Crime Snoop Dogg sweet red wine and both some sweet bitch Merlot red wine, and I call it a day. Take me to my maker, baby. Goddamn right.
Red beans and rice. I forgot about that. Red beans and rice.
whoever gotta clean your bowel movement after you die, they gonna be mad as fuck at you.
I'm ready.
Fuck
They're like,
no. Like I said back then, fuck no.
they gonna be like, man, that nigga got shit inside his shit.
They gonna slap your ass like you did.
They ain't even gonna clean your shit, fam. They gonna leave you right there.
They gonna slap the shit out of you. Oh shit! So everybody got their meal.
Now,
Or
what you eating?
Oh, I'm gonna go with a good old
Plain
steak.
oh yeah, he's at
Steak
Plain Lays.
with
Plain Lays. All right, yeah.
some
Everybody got their meal.
Hey, let me talk, man. Before I was really interrupted, I want a damn steak, with some asparagus. Who the fuck is chewing so damn loud?
That's me.
He's a Plain Lays at the moment.
Man,
No.
them chips
I
gotta be
need some
good.
flaming hot. I need some real nigga chips. Flaming hot fries.
Them chips gotta be banging. God damn. But okay, I'm gonna get my steak,
Yeah.
my asparagus. Gonna get me like a salad. I have to have a salad on the side with that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Get me one of the biggest bottles of tequila that they have.
Casamigos?
I ain't
No,
worried about
Jose.
that. He gonna die lead
Jose.
poisoning until
Or
we eat.
or term
Or alcohol poisoning.
mana thing or whatever that you call that shit.
Yeah, gotcha.
But
Rock shit.
I'm gonna get that and some pineapple orange juice with that bit, and I'm good. I'm happy in life.
Oh yeah, man, I forgot. I want some red beans and rice with some Cajun sausage chopped up in it.
That shit sound good, boy.
Can I get some fries from Popeyes too?
Oh yeah. Y'all,
Yeah,
I need
nah,
some
nigga,
fries from
checkers,
Popeyes
nigga. What
too.
you mean?
Oh,
French
and
fries
Gentlemen,
out the country.
gentlemen,
Nah.
Shit.
Feathers ain't shit down
I
here.
want some salmon up on top of my steak.
Yeah, sure.
Man, I wanted some swordfish, man, with some lobster
Some
tail.
swordfish.
Nigga, what?
Yeah.
I'm,
Y'all ain't never
no.
had swordfish before? Man,
Nigga,
this
what
shit.
you a
Oh,
villain on a James Bond
swordfish.
movie or something?
Some swordfish with some lobster tail, man. With some damn frog legs and
Tilapia?
alligator. Oh, man. It's a
Alligator.
buffalo frog legs, nigga.
Yeah, damn.
Buffalo,
I re-
nigga, is Bobby
Nigga, all
Boucher
you gotta do
your
is just gotta
goddamn
put some Gouda
chef? Is
cheese on
Bobby
that
your
bitch,
chef?
fam. You be good. That's all you gotta do,
Nigga,
fam.
you
Just gotta
eating
put
the
some
shit that
Gouda.
Bobby mama cooked him off goddamn water, boy.
Bruh,
What we having today,
nigga,
squirrel?
I'm telling y'all,
Come
nigga,
on
look,
now.
I went frog dip my nigga. And nigga, that's just the funniest shit ever. And that shit good as hell. Frog legs is shit.
Yo, hey, it is official. Fat is officially the country's nigga on our panel. All
Man,
right,
y'all
so
know, ain't y'all never had frog legs before? Okay?
Yes, I've had frog legs before.
what?
Buffalo frog legs, my
Y'all
nigga. That
nigga
shit is the shit.
Not buffalo, but I had.
Hold on, nigga. You eat ass, but you ain't eat no frog legs.
No.
So you eat goat
I
and
had
frog
I
legs.
mean, I
Gator,
feel
right?
him on that. I can say that. You eat everything, so you
Everybody
gotta
had
eat
gator, right?
everything.
Like alligator and shit before.
Yeah, gator the shit, man. Gator, frog legs,
Shit, I
man.
had some alligator.
Nigga, some
I
goddamn
always think
lamb.
I ate
Oh,
deer
man.
and fish.
Yeah, hey, I tried some shit. I tried coon, but I don't like that shit. That shit disgusting. But
I
yeah,
ain't finna eat no coon. That motherfucker ugly.
look, frog legs, my nigga. Frog legs, buffalo, fried. How you want to do it? Deep fried, hard, crunchy fried. Lemon pepper on that bit. There you go.
Niggas
With
put
some
lemon pepper on
goddamn,
their
Shit, I
goddamn
want some
meat.
wings.
I want some wings now too, shit, nigga. I ain't
I
gonna y'all make
know.
me
I'm
hungry.
waiting for football season. I get them every goddamn season.
You get 'em for free?
No, I make them bitches. I make some in my air fryer. While I'm ordering them bitches.
Oh,
Hey, I
man.
just hope you
Air
don't have
fryer.
it just
Hell yeah.
like how
Hey, shut the fuck
Gorilla
up.
Fat
Hey, you
had
bitch,
his
shut up.
wings. Just don't have them the way Gorilla Fat had his wings, man. Fucking was saucy.
Hey, look. Hey, it's okay, man. I'm gonna redeem myself, motherfucker. I
See.
just gotta find some. I just got because you know they be having a shortage on that
Hey
shit, so I'm gonna have
man,
to find some.
this is a message to anybody that has won over as a guest. The nigga is very rude and the nigga is very ungrateful. Don't cook shit for him. Don't offer him nothing. Tell him to get his plain chips eating ass out your house because he only gonna complain and come back with a story. I learned my lesson from Fat.
Go to
Fuck you all.
Walmart, buy that bag of 30 chips and give it to him and kick him out the house.
Man,
That's
look, the
it.
thing is though, man, he don't want to play chips. He be lying about the play chips. He wants some them hot Cheetos, not the big bag, medium sized bag.
Hold on. So I now found out who he's really friends with. So he feel comfortable around you when he eat something with some flavor. But
Bro,
around me,
look,
he trying to act
no,
like a new bitch.
look,
So he gonna
bro,
eat some Lay's.
look, ask him how long it took for me to eat them chips.
Nigga, look, hey, look, my nigga can survive off a small bag of fries,
It
man.
took over a week just to eat them
Nigga,
chips. And
a
it's
whole week,
because
bro.
it was not my plain motherfucking
Listen,
chips.
Look,
Fat.
I fuck with my
It
plain
wasn't
chips.
because it was taking him a long time. That's because that nigga was rationing out too.
that was exactly what it was, bro. Look. All right, this nigga had bought them chips before Erica had a baby. And he didn't get finished after Erica had a baby, which is a week.
What?
That's how long them
He
chips
ate a
had, my
chip a
nigga.
day.
Yeah. That nigga look
That
like it
nigga
had
was
been chip a day.
fasting.
Look, Erica was pregnant when he bought them chips. Erica had the baby, was at the house, and the chips were still there.
God
He ain't
damn.
nothing else now.
Stop it.
My nigga eat a half a chip
He
a day.
got to. He got to.
Oh,
Bro,
shit.
it was a huge bag, bro. I gave everybody some chips. I gave the kids some chips.
No,
I
he
gave
gave
Casey some
everybody
chips.
a chip
I
a
don't
I
day.
see,
gave
dude.
Erica some chips.
I ain't never seen a bag that got them chips in it. Like that bitch had to have some air at the top. I don't know how the hell he made the bitch last that long. I don't know how the hell we got some. Man, he must found a defective bag or something.
I don't know. He might have started off one of them lows he had. But
Apparently.
Damn,
That
man.
would be some shit, wouldn't it?
you gotta talk about one to done here. So
Damn, son.
but yeah, man, we're gonna wrap this thing up, man. We have to get it off your chest segment.
Yeah.
Y'all just have the flow, man. It's on y'all, man.
Yeah, man. Look, man. You know one thing that really grabbed my motherfucking gears, man. When somebody
What's
comes to
that?
your house and like we got food here, man. Like shit, he got ate something, man. But instead they eat a bag of chips though. Like I think that's like the disrespectful shit ever, man. Like you be like, hey man, you hungry? Man, I'm good, man. But still got the same bag of chips for like a whole month. The bitch gotta be still by now. That's what thing grab my gears, man. The motherfuckers that don't want to eat at your house.
Man, fuck you.
Right.
Ungrateful motherfucker. All right.
Ungrateful motherfuckers, man.
All right,
Anybody else?
I'm gonna talk about a little something that is serious.
Oh,
Haiti,
go on.
y'all has been a part of a
Yeah.
earthquake. Terrible earthquake, bro. At
Yeah,
least 800
7.2.
people is dead. At least 800 people is like completely dead, and around 2,800 people is hurt. So just please try to just go and pray for the people in Haiti. If there is anything you could do to try to help, please try to. Um, and yeah,
Yeah.
Uh,
That was
okay.
gonna be what I was gonna touch on too about the Hades thing, and then not only that, shit, they still saying there's a hurricane finna get to hit them, so that's not even
right.
Mm-hmm.
get even worse. But since one stole mine, I guess I use my pre-recorded uh get off your chest, I
Hey,
guess.
Flea, remember, it's a beautiful day. When y'all go through what y'all go through, everything gonna see all right. You fight me? Just keep your head held up high. That's just how we gotta do it. And we got a 5-team program, stack money, do what we gotta do, on hood.
Yeah.
Shout out to brother Crip
Yes,
Mac.
sir. With the Popeyes.
Goddamn right. Um, mine's I touched on common sense on this episode earlier. Maybe just how I'm raised, or maybe I'm just a slave to habit. Look, you never do right things for validation or praise. You do it because it's right. If I'm somewhere leaving a restaurant, store, retail, wherever, where the hell I'm at, a public place of service, and I see someone behind me, and I take time out of my day, have the common sense of action, at least to hold the door open, at least prop the door open, especially being a young lady. Like I said, I'm not trying to shame nobody, but that's just how I was raised. You don't do it for admiration, but at least give me a courtesy saying thank you to take time out of my day to pop the door open for your stinking ass.
Oh,
Right.
fuck yeah, Nick. I,
I,
I I totally agree with this shit.
That happened to
'Cause,
me down here. Just keep going,
bruh,
girl.
I
nigga,
can't stand that shit, man. Like,
my little boy opened the door for these people, man, and they don't say shit. And I'm like, bruh, my nigga they have to open the door for you. Like, you can't let that be closed. Like, for real. Like,
man,
I don't know if I'm a hostile ass nigga, man, but like a lot of shit be pissing me off lately. And I be about to go across people's heads, and
bro,
they just be walking, and if I hit there, they ain't gonna know where it's coming from.
that's like a pet peeve of mine, especially all my brothers. Juice says before, as black men, we don't always have to look at each other animosity or, oh, who the hardest with your chest out, man, bro.
Right.
If I prop the open over for you, my brother, man, hey, you know what I'm saying? I would give you that cursing, man. Appreciate it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it,
On
big
me.
dog,
And
etc.
the
Just
only
give
people
you the
that tell
same
me
back.
thank you and tell my kids thank you is old people. That's the only
Yeah,
people
they
that say
always
thank
gonna
you.
do it. They always gonna do
Because
it.
they come from the era
Thank
of
you.
manners.
Thank you,
Right.
young man. Hi, old lady. Get your old ass on if I give you something.
Oh
I
my
would.
god. Oh my god.
Oh,
Hey,
God.
look, I seen kind of
Oh, my
country. She
God.
got like with a
Oh my
22
god.
Escalade. That bitch was clean the motherfucker, black rims and everything. All peanut butter leather seats. Old ass lady
Well,
parking that. I'm
well,
like,
we
hey.
know what his $1 billion gonna be spent on.
Mm-hmm.
Get some help.
Hey,
Please.
nigga, she was by herself
Um,
too, walking with a cane. I'm like, you want me to get your dog for you? I get your dog for you.
uh, to get on a serious note to end this,
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
get off my chest. I just want to send a shout out to my homie G, man. He lost his mama, like I said earlier this week, and man, I spoke to him, and man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't know if y'all ever do this, but y'all ever think about what it'd be like life when your significant other, like your mama or somebody close to you, is no longer here? And sometimes that shit get me sad because it's like, damn, one day that might become a reality.
Right.
Right.
And the fact that, I call this man and I'm expecting him to be overwhelmed with emotion, like, I could tell that he was affected, but I could also tell that spiritually he in a different place. That he understood that life is something that we living off memories. We got a memory bank. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? All these memories that we gathering and collecting is the only thing that we're gonna cherish and have forever. Because like they say, nothing lasts forever. We don't stay young forever. We get older. As we get older, we start to diminish in health and in common everyday things like walking, talking. Lord forbid, I hope we all stay in great health and great shape. But it just made me put a value on and a perspective on, man, do everything that you possibly can with your loved ones while they're here, because unfortunately we don't have the privilege of knowing when our expiration date is. We don't know.
Just like they
He
say,
just turned
man.
32. I'll be 32 next month, and the last thing on your mind is losing your mama at that age.
All right.
You know.
Look,
So
like they say,
I just
man.
want to
We
I just want to dedicate this episode to Miss Mildred. R.I.P. to Miss Mildred. And man, shout out to G, man. Hey man, it ain't nothing but love over here. I'm just saying 48.
R.I.P. For real.
Real talk.
look. I want to say this and keep it short, man. And just to speak on what you said, we are our own borrowed time, as they say. So like, cherish the moments that we have now, not when we gone. If you feel like you ain't getting along with somebody like your family or whatever, man, find some type of ends where y'all can get along. Y'all might not have to be in person to get along, but times are fucking short. Value every fucking second that you have on this world. And if there's something that you want to do, don't be scared of shit, man. Just go ahead. The worst thing that could ever happen is somebody telling you no. That's it.
Right.
Whatever you want to do, put your mind to it.
Facts.
Because we're not gonna be here. Like, I ain't gonna say we ain't gonna be here long, but we ain't gonna be here for the rest of our life. I don't know nobody that's a million years old. So just cherish the moments that you have now and make something out of it.
I say it
That's
better
all I got.
myself, man. Juice, you do it honest. Go ahead and send us out, bro.
All right. I'm gonna leave it like this. Oh, first, like, share, comment, and subscribe to all the platforms. Thank y'all for tuning in and showing the love that y'all show. And like every week, y'all know the saying, if you know it, say it with me. Tough times don't last, but tough people
Some
do.
people do.
And on that note, I'm just saying 48, and I'm up at this thing.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Deuces.
Yes, sir.